This is the season for wheat harvest, and currently we can see that in this Cheng'an prefecture of Hebei, the work of wheat harvest officially begins today, and it may last about a month and will end by the end of June. Here we can see this is with one of the cooperatives, and this is a total automated wheat field, and you can see that it has fully ripened. It has and it's very hard, and that means that which means that it's entirely matured. And right now we have Mr. Yang with us, who is head of the cooperative. So how many acres of wheat do you have? We have 3,000 hectares, and this right now we are enjoying a bumper harvest, and we are expect to harvest more than 1,000 jeans of wheat, and the yield has been up by 12% compared to last year, and this year we have realized total automation in this field. As you can see, here we can observe the harvesters working in the field, and this is a opening ceremony for this harvest season today. So the agricultural department of Hebei province has launched a competition in this harvest season. So this is a total automated field, which means that no man will be working on these machines, and all of these harvesters are driverless, and they can make turns all on their own, and you do not need a driver on top of them to control this machine. And you can just relax by the side of the field to operate these machines and harvesters. So this kind of agricultural automation does create a lot of favorable conditions for production, for agricultural production. So can you tell us the production, the situation of the wheat? As you can see, and the seeds are quite full and has ripened. And as we mentioned, today we will have a competition. This competition is about the loss production in the process of wheat harvest. That is to say, we need to reduce the wheat that is spread in the field during the harvest season as much as possible. So what are the usual loss percentage? It's about 10%. It is that high. Yes, because in the past we used to work in a smaller scale like this. But right now, this kind of big machines, big harvesters can reduce the loss by a large extent, and this is a more advanced technology, as you can see. Now let's take a closer look at the harvesters. You cannot see the drivers inside because this is fully automated and driverless. But we also have these harvesters with drivers in it, and they will have a competition to reduce the harvest loss. So each harvester will harvest 3 moles of wheat, and the wheat loss in the field will be collected and weighed. And those with the smallest loss will be the winner of the competition. As the weather gets hotter, all of the wheat in Handan is maturing quickly. And at the bottom of it, we can still see some green leaves. And yesterday, the temperature was as high as 39 degrees Celsius. We've already seen this matrix of driverless harvesters, and the total planting area is up by 450,000 hectares compared with last year. And the total planting area is about 2.23 million hectares. And these harvesters will be moving from north to south. In order to help the harvesters with their work, there are a lot of provincial policies set up by the local government. For example, as long as they have the license to work across region, they will be exempted from a toll fee. And in each prefecture and county, they have set up lounge for the operators, providing services to the operators. According to the statistics of the local government, the yield this year is much better than last year, so is the planting area. So the summer grain production will exceed that of last year. Right now we can see some people wearing red T-shirt. Most of them are operators. Some of them have they have driven their harvesters all the way from other provinces. We can also see some major agricultural machineries. Some of these are seeding. They're seeders of corns, because once the wheat is harvested, and the seeding for corn will begin. This is the seeding machine for corns. Here is here are the seeds of the corn. And with this machine, the seeding, irrigation, as well as fertilizing can be finished within one drive. So the automation rate for agricultural production in this region has exceeded more than 99%, which is one of the ranking at very high place in the country. According to latest statistics, in total, 95,000 harvesters are put into use this season, and if you combine the other agricultural machines together, the total number amounts to more than 2 million units. And this round of work will be concluded by early July. Besides harvesting, there is also higher requirement for grain loss. According to statistics, the average grain loss is about 7 to 10% in each acre, which is quite a large percentage. However, this year, according to the arrangement of the Agricultural Authority this year, this competition for reducing grain loss is conducted. And 6 operators were selected in each prefecture to compete in this competition. And after this competition, 20 star operators will be chosen, and they are the ones that with the fewest loss after operation. And as usual, the champion, and that means the most proficient operator, the star operator, can have a loss as less as about 1%. So there is still a very big room for improvement in terms of grain loss, and let's see if we can talk to one of the operators. We have just talked to one of the agricultural experts on how proficient an operator is. Here you can see the remains of the wheat. So a proficient operator, after his operation, the height of the remains are relatively identical. They are the same. So this will also substantially reduce the grain loss. And another more obvious evidence is to check the remains on the ground and see if there are some grains or kernels left. If there are no remaining kernels, it means that this operator is quite proficient. So the way to judge or to evaluate who wins the competition is by weighing the remains of grains in the fields. And so the less the grain loss, the better and the more proficient the operator is. And we can right now hear this sound of the engines, which means that these harvesters are ready to be put into use. So this kind of loss reduction technology can ensure this harvest and also higher efficiency in the processes of harvesting. And this harvesting ceremony, the launching ceremony for harvest season, is about to begin.
好的，现在呢，这个机器呢都已经是打开了，马上就要开始这个小麦的收割的工作。
You can hear that all the harvesters are on and the engines are running and the work will soon begin.
各位网友，大家好，我是中央广播电视总台的记者。
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and dear viewers. Right now I'm at Handan of Hebei province. We're at an agricultural machinery cooperative to report to you live from the field. And currently we can see that more than a dozen
那么今天是这个整个河北省小麦开镰的日子。那么从今天开始呢，河北省的这个小麦啊，就要从南向北呢开始往前，从南往北呢开始收割了。好，随着这个指挥人员的这个指挥啊，现在已经有这个小麦收割机开始进行这个收割作业了。我们可以看到，先起走的这几台机器呢，就是先起走的这3台机器呢，就是进行这个小麦机收减损比武的3名这个农机手。大家都知道啊，这个小麦呢，随着这个是自南向北，开始收割的。那么目前呢，在河南省的很多的这个小麦的这个收割机已经陆续赶到了这个河北。老虎。好的，除了我们参加小麦机收减损比赛的这个3台收割机以外，我们现场的这些无人驾驶的这个收割机啊，也正式启动了，他们也要进行这个小麦开镰。开始收割的这个工作。那随着这个收割机的这个走过呢，是一排排的小麦啊，齐刷刷的是进了这个收割机里面。现场呢，这个大家看到的这个收割机啊，就有12台，他们每行进一趟呢，就可以割到5亩地左右。应该说，机收的效率啊是非常高。刚刚也给大家提到了，这么今年呢，像这些收割机在机收的这个基础上，还进行了这个北斗导航定位的安装，那么实现了无人驾驶。
And all of these harvesters are equipped with the Beidou navigation system, so this will help them to realize driverless operation.
可以看到这个机收作业的速度啊是非常的快。现在呢。
We can see that the harvesters are moving very fast, and the farthest harvester away from us is about 50 meters away from us. As you can see, that the machine that follows is this bundle maker for wheat. It will help collect the wheat stubble and tie them into bundles. Following this bundle maker would be the seeder for corns.
现在又有一个打捆机呢，是驶上了这个田间。那么通过这样快速的处理啊，这个。